Howdy folks, I hope you can all hear me properly. It's Andy here with a quick live stream just to firstly do the review of the PRA wagon, which I said I was going to do but never got around to it. Battery on the camera is so low that it's going to take a good couple of hours of charging, so I thought I'd do a quick live stream. So here we go. Here is the EFE Rail PRA China clay wagon. Let's try and get that out there. We'll do a quick extraction from the box. Haunted Halloween Railway. Hello, Jake. Nice to see you. This is the EFE PRA wagon. So we'll just pop that out of there. Well packed in a clamshell plastic. Mike at Putnam Junction. Hello, and hello, hi. Nice to see you. March West Junction, Andy. Hello, Andy. Right, this is the PRA wagon, which I said I'd do a review of. Let's just pop this out into my hand quite carefully. There is a little small amount of bits in there, which I gather are just pipes and bits that you can add on the end. Doesn't look like a great deal. There's no instructions in there to tell you where they go. Closet Branch, hello there. Nice to see you. Here is the PRA wagon. And this has got a lot of fine parts on it. I mean, a huge amount. Dino, hello there. Nice to see you. I'm sort of halfway in and halfway out here, so I'll do my best. As you can see, there is a fantastic amount of detail on this. Absolutely incredible. One thing I've just noticed, on the end there's like a foot railing that goes all the way around the side. I'm not sure how close I can get to the camera, but it looks like it's etched. I mean, if it's plastic, it's really been done well. And I've also noticed on the ends, the footways there all seem to be etched as well. So this is fabulous detail. A quick whiz of the wheels. That one seems a bit, well, they're rotating. And I'm not sure if you can see that or not. I'll try and get it in the light. Yep. So it feels fairly free rolling. Just normal NEM pocket tension locks on there. The printing on it is absolutely fabulous. Let's have a look underneath. As you can see, there is a wealth of pipe works. My thumb's just hit a handrail on there. I haven't loosened it, but, well, it's there and it feels a little fragile. If anybody else has joined so far, forgive me for not saying hello, but I'm trying to look at the machine. I mean, details around the brake work. I mean, it looks absolutely fabulous. Have a look at the ends. Not sprung buffers, but I wouldn't expect them to be on this. But looking at that, I mean, the detail on the end, I mean, you can sort of see through it. I'm trying to get it into a decent spot where you can actually see through it. Yeah, it's a definite grill. And I would say that's etched, because I don't think there's any way that they could do a plastic molding of that. Yeah, super. So let's pop that down. And the other reason, little quick roll, feels a bit stiff. I think you could do a little lubrication on the end of the axles, but we shall see. Right, let's just move this stuff aside. We also have a mail call. Carl Shield, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Rick's River Racing Train, so nice to see you. Yeah, lots of fragile detail. I'll have to watch that one, and I'll have to pack that carefully back in the box. Right, first of all, we have one from Hi over in the Dutch Netherlands. So I'm just going to grab my trusty scalpel with the long blade, and I'll just do a quick opening. That's the way you open a letter. Box. Yeah, there's a box, Clive. Nice to see you. Right, what do we have? That's very kind of you, Hi. We have stickers. Oh, there we go. They are fabulous. Yeah, really excellent. Look at that. Let's see if I can get a little closer to the camera. Excellent stickers there, Hi. Thanks ever so much for those. There is a letter. I'll read it first amongst myself. Thanks for being part of my journey, following on the build of my layout. 2 stickers with a new logo and several business cards. I've added one of the prototypes of which the stickers are based. Oh, that's very kind of you, Hi. Again, thanks for the support on the channel. You're quite welcome to that. Yeah, fabulous, guy. For those of the, I believe Hi is in the live chat. Thanks very much, Hi. That is absolutely stupendous. So let's put that to one side. There is a box. You're correct. There is a box. Carefully pop that over there. And this is a live unboxing. I've taken all the stickers off the top and bits and pieces, because obviously there's addresses on there and stuff like that. But I haven't actually opened it thus far. So this one is from Anthony Dodge in the jolly old US of A. I did warn Anthony that I was going to do an impromptu live stream. Right, I'll just add a little bit of tension here because I don't want to go too far down. There we go. Right on. Aha. Oh, look. We have some more stickers. Model Train Outsider, the Märklin Outsider, the one and only, Anthony Dodge. Thank you for those, Anthony. I will carefully put those with Hi's stickers right over there. Now let's see what's in the box. Oh, I love an unboxing. Right, let's pop out some of the filling. Oh, I found another sticker. Right, here we go. All right. What we have is English China Clay International. It says English China Clay America. Whoa, Waters Cars. Don't mix the box with your Ann Summers order. Yeah, thanks, Clive. Yes, batteries included. Yeah, super. Right, let's pop that one down there and have another delve. There's more. There's more. Who was that? Jiminy Cricket? Oh, there's more packing. It's nice to see Anthony pack these really well. And here we are. There's a third one. Again, Walters, ECC, International. So that works out to be 3 of the same. Yeah, they're difficult to get over here. I did see some Atlas ones come up fairly recently, but somebody wanted to pay through the nose for it. So I didn't pursue it because the price was, there's only so much you're prepared to pay. And I knew these were coming from Anthony, so I didn't pursue that any further. So you see, I have a rake of 3 English China Clay wagons there. These have already got KDs on them, which is fine, because when I run English China Clay, I'll be running these behind probably the little NW2 shunter that I've got. So I'll carefully extract this from the box, give it a little squeeze. down there, and we'll carefully extract this. It's another review. Aha! So here we have English China Clay International, and it says ECC America on there. Obviously double bogey. No real detail underneath. Plastic wheels, but they're fine by me. KDs on the end. They do actually look like genuine KDs, but it's difficult to tell. Let's do just a quick rolling test. I'll just pop it on the track down here. It's one of the bonuses of being in the shed. Plenty of track. But it never goes on when you want it to go on. There we go. Oh, nice and free rolling. You can probably hear that. But yeah, super. Yeah, so there you are. I'll just prop that on there so you can slaver over that. So that's 3 of those. Let's get you back over here. Give me a moment. I'll just swing you back to the front. And here I am. Of course, there's no heater going, so it's coat and hat, and quite cold in the shed. As I say, this is an impromptu live chat. Thanks everybody for coming in. Not what have you got? Nudin Road, not ECC though. What have you got that's not ECC? Oh, very nice. I had those tank cars, but in quashed form. How's that, Clive? I know they do them in lots and lots of different liveries, pretty much the same wagon, but Whamgok. Hello, Whamgok. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm foaming over these. Obviously, English China Clay's quite a big thing with me. I think it was holidays as a kid, because we were ended up in the St Austell area. There was a lot of China Clay stuff going on, and indeed, where we stayed, there was a little river that went through. It's more like a stream, but it was pure white. It was a China Clay slurry stream coming all the way from St Germans or wherever the pits were, and it went right the way from St Austell through St Austell, or bypassing it, and all the way to an outlet called Penchuan, which is a beach there, and it turned the sea a strange colour between blue and white. So it sort of turned the sea turquoise, and it was a feature. And then all of a sudden they cleaned up their act and it was no more. But I do miss it, because seeing a pure white river is quite a thing. Bought 2 with damage. I think they're corn syrup. All the top rails are damaged. Yeah. Again, looking at this, it's got, I don't know if those little walkways on top, let me just bring that around here. I don't know if those little walkways on top, you can actually see through them. These ones just either side of the outlets there. Obviously, these rails, they feel like they're wire, because they're quite sturdy, and that the feeling I'm getting from those, there's no bend in those really, just with a light touch. So I'd say that they were metal rails, and I'd say that those are probably 2 etched foot plates on either side. So yeah, really nice. There is a slight bow in it, which I think is prototypical. So if you're looking and it looks a bit sort of warped, I think that's the way they're built. There are some lower wires as well. Let's just give these a feel. They're indeed wire. They're not, I don't know if you can hear that, but that sounds like wire to me. So I'm absolutely stoked with these. Thanks very much to Anthony for scooping these up and sending them over to me. I got mine a day after Dino got his. There's the plumber. Hello, Stephen. Nice to see you. A little bit of an Americana on the layout. English China Clay International, and it says ECC America. Yeah. So, I mean, I love English China Clay stuff. To give you an idea, Stephen, what they're producing these days, let's just bring this one into shot. This is, what did I say it was? A PRA wagon. And this, the kind of detail that's on the end there, with like etched foot plates there and things like that. The detail around the bogies, absolutely. Well, it's not. They're not bogies. They're axles. But there's even an etched walkway on the side here. So I mean, that's absolutely spiffing. I know it costs a bit, and obviously it hasn't got ECC or English China Clay splashed all over it. Because English China Clay as a company is no more. It was bought by the French and became Imerys. But it hasn't quite got the same ring about it. GWR Buckley Junction, that's Sean. Hello, Sean. Nice to see you. In the van, on way home from work. Won't chat much. Okay, Sean. It's just a quick live stream because the battery on my camera is flat as a pancake and it's on charge. I just thought a live stream, quick one, would be the best way to get this out there. Say thank you to Hi, say thank you to Anthony. For those that joined a bit later, here is the Model Train Outsider and H&H Express N scale, which is Hi's channel. If you're not subscribed, which I believe most of us are, yes, well worth the subscription. So yeah, thank you both. That's absolutely super. If you happen to see steam issuing from my mouth, it is flipping cold in here. So a quick look up. Yeah, 50 degrees. So it's not down near freezing yet, but it's getting that way. Dino, all good here. Excellent. That's nice to hear. I gather you're over the what do you call it? The Gets flu. You're about to go to a ball game, yeah. I knew what it was going to be like, so I wrapped up. Actually, one I need to ask him for one myself. Yeah, well, they're the English China Clay tanks you can get in America, but getting them sent over is more than they're worth. So you pay $20 for the tank, and it'll cost you $30 to get them to send it over. So it's not economic unless you can find them over in the UK, which is difficult. There were a couple of Atlas ones that came up for sale, but I wasn't going to get on a, what would you call it, a frenzy of keyboard tapping just to try and keep up with price or anything like that. I set myself a price. Somebody outbid me. That's it. I knew these were coming, so I just sort of relaxed a bit. Halloween Railway. Yeah, that's Jake, Stephen. Tom's Macklin layout. Oh, which tanks are you talking about? Right, I'll show you. There we go. English China Clay tanks. Probably anyone American would look at ECC and think, well, what the heck's that? English China Clay International. Obviously taken over by the French now, but back in the day, that's what they were called. This was their logo, and it says ECC America. Yeah. So I've got 3 of those. There was a twin pack, and I just unboxed the single one Something else I got, which was made by EFE Rail, is a PRA wagon, which looks like that. Again, for English China clay. But by the time this one came out, English China clay were no more. These were actually owned by a separate company who just leased wagons for the China clay industry to use. So, of course, it's got no markings on it. So, but a super detailed model. I mean, really, really spiffy. Great detail on there. Some of it etched. Obviously, the walkways are etched. Very fine printing on it, but no logos or company names or anything like that. So I'll be running them next weekend. I lost video. Did you, Tom? Ooh. On Monday, Andy. What did we owe the pleasure? Well, the battery in the camera there was just nothing in it. It wouldn't even say hello. So I thought, sod you then. I'll put you on charge and I'll do a quick live stream. Kill two birds with one stone, to coin a phrase. So yeah, here I am. And it fills in a bit of time before old Jenny and the Monday Club, which is on at 6 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. Somebody put me right. Yeah, Tom, the tanks like that are fairly freely available and fairly cheap in the States, but not over here. Oh, hello, Anthony. Ha! They have arrived. I love it. Thank you very much indeed. There we are. And actually, all of these handrails are all metal. So Walthers did their stuff. They really did. Oh, good. Yes. Yeah. Double bogey. And on top of that, I just did a very short, at the start of the live stream, I did a short review of this, which is a China clay PRA wagon. Obviously, no signage on it because some non-China industry players owned the actual units themselves and leased them to whoever was mining China clay. So all you've got is the little warnings on the side. Very nice. I think these are those are plastic. Look at that bend. Yeah. But at the bottom, there are some walkways, and they are definitely etched. And there are some very, very fine walkways either side there, some handrails up here, but those are etched as well. And they feel quite sturdy. I won't put it to the test, of course. So, yeah. So as a mail call, absolutely fabulous. I'm tickled pink with those. Thank you very much, Anthony. Delft Junction, hello. Nice to see you. So, yeah, feel free to go back to the start of the live stream. Obviously, it was very much off the cuff. Battery had died in the camcorder, so I thought, well, what can I do that's fast and cheap? That's me, fast and cheap. I thought, well, I won't bother with the heater. I'll just go and do it. So, yeah, it's quite cold, freezing. So on goes the old motorcycle jacket. On goes the New York hat. So you've got to look the part. H&H Express is going to do an unboxing tomorrow as well. Look forward to that. Excellent. Just got some mail call today. Expecting more. What could it be? Could it be model train related? Are we guessing? Yeah, it's got to be. Got to be. So whatever you've got cooking, Anthony, it's going to be pretty good. but don't get rushed. Obviously, with this EFE locomotive, not locomotive, wagon, that was the, I'm not sure how much not sure what it cost me, because I picked it up off of Kerno Model Railway at Getz, and it sat in the box in the shed, and I thought, I must open that, must do a review on it of some kind. Yeah, a lot of stuff coming. Oh, this is good. Betty. Yes, that'll be very cool. So we've got one from High tomorrow. Oh, and Anthony, thank you for the. I'm gonna find a wall to pop these on. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll pop them on a board, and then put the board on the wall. You know, because in the summer the wood gets quite warm, and if the sticky stuff becomes a little too sticky, then they'll start to slide down the wall. I've noticed that a couple of times with stickers. So I will mount them on something like, you know what you call masonite? We call it hardboard. Over here you can get a white-faced hardboard, which is, I think I used that on the back scenes. So it's a white-faced hardboard, and then I'll put those onto that, and then nail it to the wall. Yeah, sealed the boxes up, took them to the post, and then realised I forgot to put the letters in, but I did have some stickers in. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of them were just inside the top, but it was well sealed. Yeah, great packaging, Anthony. None of anything got damaged. Really well packaged. Yeah, you did a bang up job. Thanks, Anthony. And I know what I owe you in postage and packing, so I'll send that across to you. See the box up. Yeah. Okay. Delft Junction's having finger trouble. Message retracted. Love the hat. Oh, okay. You like it? It's a beanie. Yeah. Yes. Scary, isn't it? Only if I want to. Yeah, I want to. Yeah. 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 It's quite a bit of money. If it was a single item, you know, you'd pay sort of $20 for it, and then find out it's $25 just to send the blooming thing. So I think that's why with eBay we don't get much. If you do a search on there, it doesn't cover many international and hardly any American at all, because the rates of postage are so steep. I think that's why they've put it into the background. I found this out because when you sent me a link, I opened up the link, and then I could look at everything on the American market. But without that link, and going on to the UK version of eBay, wouldn't let me out of the front door. Supposed to get those for free shipping, personalized delivery, yeah, but things didn't work out. Really unfortunate, but you know what can go wrong, and it did. So yes, there's always, I know people have said, yeah, there's always next year's. Yeah, but we might be ill again. It's the chance we had to take. Fingers too fat handy, keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, I know some people have problems with predictive text, which likes to try and foresee what you're going to type before you've actually typed it. I got 3 coaches for the Flying Scotsman today. Right, great. Have a new loco and another coach for a German train coming tomorrow. Excellent. I gather those are Lima coaches, Anthony. And from the impression I got, I'm guessing that you got hold of Rick and Pauline to keep their eyes open, which is a great move because so much gear goes under their eyes as they're looking through these things. That would be a great way of doing it. I mean, I've obviously thought of doing that myself, but I thought, well, I don't want to really push a friendship too far just by asking too much, because if everybody did, then they'd never get anything done. So Christmas come early for Anthony Dodge, and well deserved it is. Man of the people. There's Tom Couples. Hello, Tom. Nice to see you. You're going to have to show us, Anthony, yet. But again, it will be on the main layout. And again, I'm surprised that there was so much vitriol created by one Flying Scotsman. I'm really finding that hard to reconcile. How people would be so spiteful. I'm not getting that too much, but it's worth making a note of who's making the comments so they can be quickly swept aside if necessary. Yes, Lima, which has such knowledge of the companies and cars. Sent me a website and I found them on an American eBay. Ah, fab. Yeah, half of it is knowing what you're looking for. Just a 5-letter code, can open up a whole new ball game. But yeah, it was a smart move getting hold of Rick. And as you know, Rick and Pauline, they're accessible. You can meet them at shows up in the north of England, and it's invaluable. It's like looking over their shoulder when they do one of their exhibition sweeps. Some of the stuff that flies under their nose, I said, oh, I'd have that, and I'd have that, and I'd have that. And I think we've all done it, but you can't just spend willy-nilly. Anyway, are you still in the chat, Stephen? Where's the plumber 33? Is he still here? So what I'll do, I'll just grab the camera. Oh, I'm not sure if I showed you these. There's a couple of new metal plate signs. One's the Cornish Riviera Express, 100 years of progress. I should be so lucky. And on the other side is a great big Deltic, and it says the Flying Scotsman, 1862 to 1962. So we found them gathering dust, and we thought, it'd be nice to put them up. So still here, right? Okay, right, across we go. This was what I ran last Sunday. There's the little Alco 260 on yonder far side, with a tiny train behind it, 2 40-foot box cars in Union Pacific, and a caboose on the end. And right down here, there's the little 440. Let's get a little close. I can't get any closer. Can't actually see what that is on it, but I know it's number 106. And a little rake of Denver and Rio Grande coaches, baggage, things like that. So that's what I was running last week. Obviously behind that is the Silver Jubilee with Quicksilver up the front. As you remember, I changed all the driving wheels on those because there was a split axle, split pinion on the axle. And behind that is the, can you see it? Yes, you can. Those Pullman cars represent the Brighton Bell. Obviously, I haven't put the name boards on the roof at the moment, but it would say Brighton Bell on it. And we call it the 5 Bell because it's a 5-coach train with a proper driving end at each end. So that's what I've been running just recently. Usually I put everything away, but it's just been so cold that I got out of the shed and headed for the house quick, because once that door's open, any heat in here just quickly evaporates. Tom's making trailer. Here's one of the 2 links he gave me for info. Yeah, that'd be quite value stuff. British HO. Yeah, which, to tell you the truth, I don't see a lot of that. You see the odd bits and pieces here in the almost get rid of it box, but was that high going? Got to go. Yeah, thanks very much, Hi. The stickers are fantastic. Thanks very much for that. As soon as I can get my act together and get some stickers, I'll get some out to you. No props. Anyway, I'm going to call it there, ladies and gents. There's always some ladies viewing. I don't know how that quite happens. There are lots of ladies who are big into model railroads and model railways. And it seems by the miracles of YouTube, yeah, quite popular. Who knew? So I'm going to say cheerio, guys, and end it there and get out of this freezing shed. Thanks for coming in. All power to your elbows. For those of you that are going to be in Jenny's stream, I'll try and say hello, but it's pretty hectic in there. Yeah, I put it as a live chat, which will be up after the event. Obviously, I think the what do you call it? The live chat follows the next day. I think that gives YouTube a chance to look it over and see if there's anything nasty in it. So thanks everybody for coming, and happy trains, guys. I'll see you soon.